responsibility. That's right, responsibility. Once again, responsibility.
Good morning, Raiders. Good morning, Tadmore. Welcome to Facebook Live and the morning news. We are happy to see you. Please stop what you're doing and pay attention. We have important information and fun information to share with you today. I'm Miss Mancuso, your assistant principal. This is Tucker, my co-host. And today is Thursday, March 26th, 2020. Today we want to wish a happy birthday to Kevin G. Happy birthday, Kevin. And one of our faculty members is having a birthday. Happy birthday, Mrs. Silva. We hope you both enjoy your day. Also, this weekend, we're going into a long weekend. So on Sunday, we want to wish a happy birthday to Trevor M., Aiden S., and Thiago A. Happy birthday, guys. We hope you enjoy your birthday on Sunday. Yesterday, we had a lot of boys and girls tuning in, and we would like to shout them out. We would like to say thank you for watching to Christian, Janet S., Jennifer, Yasmin, Elion, Hanan, Caden, Kelsey, Megan, and Jamin. You know who they are? Mrs. Faulkner's children. Johan and Trevor H. Thank you all for watching. And thank you, teachers. I could make a list. I have made a list, actually, every day. I haven't read your names out every day, but thank you for watching. I see lots of people already joined in. A lot of teachers are joining in. A lot of the teachers say good morning to the boys and girls that sign into Facebook and say good morning, and they're responding back. So another way to connect. So thank you all. We have shout outs to announce this morning. Mrs. Armour, Coach Byers, Miss Egan, Mr. Lassiter, Mrs. Phillips, Mrs. Riley, and Miss Powell. Did you know that yesterday they ran specials? It was a special Wednesday because they ran their specials all day, and it was such fun. They did, and Mr. Brock, he ran a video yesterday about being responsible. So thank you to him as well. But we had I zoomed in with a couple groups, and we had over 60 kids meeting for different specials yesterday. That was a lot of fun. So thank you, specialists. They would like to shout out all of the students who tuned in for the specials lessons. Thank you for participating and asking questions. It was wonderful to see all of you. And yes, specials were great yesterday, so thank you, specialists, for what you did. Mrs. Harper would like to shout out Ian G., Hadley C., Waylon G., Nehemiah M. for completing the math and reading assignments on their Google Classroom and sharing their work on Flipgrid. Mrs. Gillespie and Mrs. Farr would like to shout out these students for turning in their completed work. Miguel M., Elena D., I think it's Matai M., Kelsey Rowland, Kelsey R., Kevin C., Delilah S., and Gavin S. Mrs. Kovach would like to shout out Hector G. for his persistence and going above and beyond what is expected for math assignments. Hector, way to go, bud. Mrs. Armour would like to shout out the boys and girls who have made Flipgrids in Language Lab. We now have 20 different topics. 72 students have made Flipgrids. Yes! Way to go, Tadmore. 72 different Flipgrids. Rainbow challenges. I wonder where Rainbow is today. I haven't seen him around my house. He's probably sleeping. Rainbow, you need to get up and watch the morning news. But Rainbow is challenging all the boys and girls at Tadmore to reach 100 Flipgrids next week. Can we do it? There's your goal. We talk about goals at Tadmore. So next week, 100 Flipgrids. Miss O'Mara would like to shout out Arjun and Jasmine for joining her, and Miss Cassie on a quick Zoom call. And she would like to, Miss O'Mara would also like to shout out the specialists for an awesome job. She heard from several students that they had a great day joining the special teachers. Miss Silva would like to shout out Jasmine, Jamie, Marcella, Hector, and Jackson for joining her Zoom session. Mrs. Gower, Miss Phillips, and the whole faculty would like to shout out two teachers. We'd like to shout out Mrs. Lee and Mrs. Hensey. They shared what they were doing for their school from home, at a professional learning Zoom meeting yesterday, and they did a great job. So thank you, ladies. We're very proud of you. You represent Tadmor well. Mrs. Williams in the cafeteria would like to thank everyone that has helped with the process of bagging 700 breakfasts and 700 lunch bags every morning. Yep, you did the math right. That's 1,400 bags. Now, they didn't start out with that many. They actually started out at 1,120, so a little bit less, but they have reached 1,400 now. The folks are arriving early in the morning between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning to prep meals for you. Miss Cantrell, Miss Cassie, Miss Lorraine have all volunteered to come in the morning. I know Mrs. Gower has been in there bagging lunches and breakfast as well. They've been a tremendous help. Mrs. Williams cannot thank you enough. And she also wants to do a special shout out to Mrs. Gower for always supporting the cafeteria and whatever they need to make this work. And I'm going to tell you, Mrs. Williams made this comment, and this goes for all of us at Tadmor. We feel the same way. It has been awesome seeing everyone pull together to make this work. School from home, meals, everything. You guys are amazing. Thank you to everyone that has helped in the cafeteria. She appreciates you. Mrs. Gower says she would like to shout out and give virtual hugs to all of our wonderful teachers for all the work they have done to make learning fun and accessible to our kiddos. Also, a big shout out to Miss Whaley and Miss James for inviting her to the Magic School Bus party last night. I joined in on that Zoom too, and that was kind of fun. We watched Magic School Bus together, and they did a whole lesson on colors, rainbows, and light. It was a great science lesson. Mrs. Gower says, teachers, don't forget we have a quick meeting this afternoon. Tune in at 4 o'clock for information. Okay, so those are the shout outs. For announcements today, you probably are getting tired of hearing this, but I'm going to announce it one more time today just so that we kind of finish off this week, but you know what it is. Hall County School District is providing breakfast and lunch for boys and girls. You need to be outside between 8:15 and 9:30 every day to pick up those meals. If you miss it, you can go to the school, call the school, they will bring a meal out to you. That is between the hours of 10 and 11 a.m. Also, boys and girls, as you finish your work from home packets, just the packets, you may put your work back in the envelope, make sure your name's on the papers, make sure your envelope has your name on it, and you can give those to the bus drivers or the folks that are helping out on the buses, and the papers will go back to your teachers so that they can look at them. This Friday, tomorrow, is a scheduled teacher workday. Okay, it has been on the calendar all year, and the district is holding true to that, which means there are no classes tomorrow. There will be no meals delivered tomorrow as well. So school from home has been extended through Friday, April 3rd. We know that. And that is the beginning of our spring break. Parents, we do not have any information, any new information beyond the April 3rd date. As the district decides what plans need to be in place, the district will be making announcements. And of course, we'll share that on the Tadmor site as well. But at this point, we are school from home until April 3rd. Now, boys and girls, just because school is closed to the public, learning is not closed. You know that. And we have been doing a lot of learning at Tadmor. It's amazing what you've all done. So there are no new assignments for tomorrow. But parents and students, you are encouraged to reach out to your teachers today to make sure you know what to do over the 3-day week. If you are all caught up, it might be the time to enjoy a movie at home, go outside, play in the backyard, learn if you're done with your work. If you have not finished all of your work, please work on it tomorrow and over the weekend so that you are caught up and ready for next week. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Mrs. Gower, our principal, at robin.gower@hallco.org, or you can email me at judith.mancuso@hallco.org. You can call the school at 770-536-9929. That's Tadmor's phone number. Mrs. Gower's cell phone number, 770-561-9891. Or Mr. DeVilla's cell phone number, 470-354-6798. If you call Mr. Davila, it's because you need someone to speak Spanish. So if you don't need someone speaking Spanish, just call Mrs. Gower's number, or the school number. But we're trying to help you out. If you need to go directly to Speaking Spanish, Mr. Davila is there to help you. So shout out to Mr. Davila. Thanks, Mr. Davila. All right, got the numbers? All right, you can come back and check those out on the recorded video. Specialists have a slide up for today, so if you need a brain break, please check out the special areas slide on today's Facebook post. That is there for you. And today, let me see if I wrote it down. Yes, you can listen to a read aloud by Jan Brett. She's a famous author. You can visit the San Diego Zoo and see koalas. Now that would be cool. And you can doodle with Mo Williams. Doodling with Mo has been very popular and kids are loving it. So if you have not checked out a Mo Williams video and doodling, get a piece of paper, get a pencil or markers or crayons, and go doodle today. It is wonderful, 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 wonderful. Okay, let me just, let me see if I can come back over here. Let's see, we've got a lot of people saying good morning. Yep, a lot of good mornings. Mr. Lassiter, here's one. Mr. Lassiter said he forgot to send a shout out yesterday. Thanks to all the kids who showed up for the music class. It was fun to see everyone. Thanks, Mr. Lassiter. I'm reading right off of the hot link that's going on right now, okay? Oh, someone's saying, Tucker, come here for a second. Can you just see this? You know, I have a bunch of bandanas and Tucker kind of enjoys getting dressed up. And Mrs. Swagger, who was one of our ESOL teachers, tunes in to see this. And she's saying, is Tucker wearing Clemson colors or Tennessee colors? He loves orange. Ms. Powell, we were kind of thinking of you today. Tennessee. Oh, I'm a Tennessee fan. I'm actually just a football fan, so it's fine. He's wearing Tennessee colors. We're proud. Go Vols. Okay, we got it. Let's see. Anybody else? Oh, Amelia and Alyssa are watching today, and I saw somebody else up here. Oh, Clayton says good morning. These are folks just tuning in. So I think we're good. So today, you know what we do on Thursdays, right? Thursday is Riddle Day. You remember what a riddle is? We did it last week. A riddle is a puzzle or a problem that you have to solve. So we have one riddle. I'm not going to give you two today because we're not going to be on the air tomorrow, and it would be a long time until we get back to Monday. So one riddle today, just one, okay? Get your thinking brains ready. Let's see if we get people typing in answers. Oh, hold on. Timeout. Football timeout. We have a phone call. You know who it's going to be, right? Yes, it's Mrs. Gower, our principal. Hold on. Mrs. Gower, call me back. She goes so quickly. I'm waiting, Mrs. Gower, for your phone call. Try me again, please. I could play the Jeopardy theme song waiting for her phone call. All right, Mrs. Gower, I'm going to do the riddle and then we'll talk. So boys and girls, here's the riddle today. You ready? What kind of dog never bites? What kind of dog never bites? See if you can figure that out and type in your answer. You ready? What kind of dog never bites? What kind of dog never bites? Okay, so what kind of dog never bites? Did anyone get it? Oh, Caddy did. Caddy said. Oh, and the Morris girls are getting it. A hot dog. You guys are right. You guys are right. Good morning, Mrs. Gower. Hang on there.
We're not getting video for some reason.
Okay, I'm on. Are you on? It says connecting. Oh, there you are. Good morning. How are you?
Yep. We're
Mrs.
good.
Good.
See what we can get. We've got lots of people today.
Good morning. Hey,
Boys
Miss.
and girls,
Go ahead.
boys and girls, we've got lots of people here today. They've been out delivering food and work, and we are so glad that you've been able to come out and get something to eat and get some new work. We're going to miss you tomorrow, but we hope that you'll have a wonderful day and enjoy some time. If you're missing assignment, it's a good time to get them done. Are you still there?
Yeah, we're listening to you.
Oh, okay, because I can't see you today for some reason. Okay, so we are just so happy. I'm trying to show you. Let me show you some things going on. See all the folks and the buses are coming back in from having run the routes. Boys and girls, I hope that you have a great, great long weekend. And on Monday, we'll send the buses back out. And make sure that if you need anything, that you call. Miss Mancuso's given you all the phone numbers. And we just hope that you have a great time. Mr. Davila, you want to talk? Hey, look who's here. I'll find somebody else to talk to you.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well.
Hi, Mr. Davila.
How's everybody doing?
Everybody's great.
So I don't have Tucker. I have Mr. Davila instead. So have a wonderful day. See you soon, boys and girls. Bye-bye.
Bye, Mrs. Gower. So you got to see a couple people from Tadmore today, Mrs. Gower and Mr. Davila. So Tucker, come on back up. We've got to say goodbye. We're on a long weekend here. So I want to go back and just say thank you. A lot of people. Do you remember Miss Erica? Miss Erica from school? Julissa's mom? She wrote in hot dog as well. Good job, Miss Erica. You were paying attention. So thanks for doing great. Thanks for doing great work on the riddle today. Oh yeah, a lot of people are saying that. So congratulations. Thank you so much. All right, Raiders, keep your brain in your body working. Keep your brain in your body healthy. You know what to do. Work on your assignments. Eat healthy foods. Get some exercise and sleep well at night. And don't forget, wash your hands. Remember, we are Raiders. Our expectations are to be respectful to ourselves, to others, and our surroundings, and to be responsible for yourself, your work, and your actions. As we end our time together today and for this week, remember there's no school tomorrow, but we will be back on Monday. As we end our time together this week and we're thinking about kindness, the quote for today is, when you are kind to others, it not only changes you, it changes the world. Thank you, Raiders, for being who you are. We love you all. There's the sign. I love you. Martin Luther King Jr. told us the time is always right to do the right thing. Again, no news tomorrow morning. Teacher workday tomorrow. Back here in the newsroom or my kitchen on Monday morning. The time is 9:49 a.m. Enjoy the long weekend. See you on Monday. We love you all. We miss you all. Keep working hard, Tadmore. You've got this. Bye-bye.